It was the 23rd century, mankind's darkest hour.
Heart rate and respiration nominal. Life support online. Initiating cryogenic freezing. Commencing pod lockdown.
For almost 100 years. We had been fighting for so long, no one could remember the reason why it all started in the first place. All we knew is that there were two sides, the Coalition and the Alliance. For decades, millions died for the same piece of rock again and again. Finally, one side managed to gain the upper hand, the Coalition. Desperation, the Alliance launched 5 sleeper ships. The hope was for them to begin again far from the war and strife that had befallen Earth, to start free from the prejudices that had divided us for so long. Each sleeper ship was christened after its patron nation. The Britannia, the Rheinland, the Hispania, the Kusari, the Liberty. Against all odds, the colony ships broke through the Coalition blockade and headed for the Sirius system. That was 800 years ago, when we came here to rebuild our lives. We've come a long way since then. We have grown, we have prospered, we have flourished. But we will never forget.
Welcome to Freelancer. Oh my goodness, I just saw that we hit a personal milestone here. 100 followers? I'm just a silly person playing an old game over and over again. You know, so I'm very thankful for anyone who likes following me. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. It's always fun to interact with an audience. And, yeah, let's continue the Freelancer story. Doesn't matter. Got to watch Freelancer. Well, I'm glad you're here, Kanan. Okay, Clydesdale. So we're doing the civilian weapons only run. Oh boy. So I don't know, like, I really don't want to buy the drone just to turn around and buy the, It's a lot of credits for a short-run ship. Like, I want the Hawk. I really do. Oh, joy. Takashi just did a stream for regular Lancer where he modded all NPC loadouts in the story to have maximum weapons. Oh, that would be rough. Yeah, that's... I love that guy. I wish I could catch more of his streams. Let's see what we got. He went 7 hours and got to mission 11 nonetheless. What a mad lad. Alright. Takagi departs for Rheinland. And Takagi and Liberty. There's a lot of international events going on in the news. But our big thing here... Oh, I lost a turret somewhere along the way. Do we have... We probably just need to get to Shinagawa. Maybe Shinagawa will have the Starbeam.
Trent, it took a while, but I finally found what we're looking for. Meet me in the New Tokyo system. It's urgent.
Good. I prefer to take it by force anyway.
Where am I gonna buy flashpoints? Do the Blood Dragons sell them? I don't think so. I'd be surprised if the GC sell them. This is gonna get interesting. Because if we're sticking with civilian weapons and I go to the Hawk... I might not have thought this through. Not even Takagi travels through Sigma 13.
Understood. Your request to dock is granted. Proceed to dock 2.
Nobody wants to go through Frankfurt.
This is Kusari Police, Photon 1, submitting data.
Okay. So... yeah, I can get a stun pulse turret. I do not have the reputation to buy a Starbeam turret. Are you kidding me? Okay. That's really, really pathetic. Stun pulse turret it is.
Loaded into cargo.
Oh, I can't even reload
Loaded
the
into cargo.
Windstalkers, whatever. I don't care anymore. Dragons do sell
can?
Flashpoint.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm starting to
thank
wonder
God.
if we were partners anymore.
I just had to dig a little deeper than I thought. Trent, I heard from Lord Hakira. He says that the Proteus Tome and all of the museum artifacts have now come under the personal control of Governor Takagi. Hakira can't help us.
What do you mean? That's why we came.
You have to understand Kusari customs. Hakira is a lord. His position gives him power, but it also limits him. There's only so much he can do before he violates the station. Anyway, I'm onto something, but you're gonna have to trust me on this one. If we do this, we do it together, understand? Are you in?
Well, I need to talk to the bar first.
No, I can't do it.
Why not?
I'm sorry, Junie. It's not that I don't trust you.
No.
I just need more time before I take another blind leap.
Trent?
No.
Is there any rumors? I mean, I have, like, garbage reputation here. Yeah, I guess not.
What are you doing back here?
We have some unfinished business.
Do we? Thought that was over when you walked out on me last time.
I said I just needed a little time.
So you're saying you're ready to trust me now?
Why not? I've come this far, haven't I?
Thank you.
That thank you is a lot more
Ozu,
passive
this is
aggressive
Trent, the man
now.
I told you about.
Ah, Mr. Trent. Junko speaks highly of you. Please sit.
Thanks.
Since Junko's departure to Liberty, many things have changed here. The old ways are dying out as we become more of a melting pot of cultures. Do you understand?
I do.
The one thing that has not changed is the face of treachery. It is something that we have fought for many generations.
Ozu is a lieutenant in the Blood Dragons, a counter-political group that opposes the Shogun.
The reason the Blood Dragons have survived is because of our ability to adapt and change, to outmaneuver the stronger opponent. This would not be possible without carefully nurtured relationships, Mr. Trent. Which brings me to you. I am told that you and the Order seek a certain artifact.
That's right. The Proteus Tome. It's fallen under the control of Governor Takagi.
Yes, Takagi. He has been acting strangely, even for him, since his return from Rheinland. Our sources now say that there is a secret transport being loaded with these artifacts, bound from Takagi, back to the Chancellor. We believe the Proteus Tome is one of those on board.
How much time do we have?
Little. Particularly since Takagi himself may be on that transport.
He's defecting?
We believe so. With an offering to his new lord and master, the Chancellor. Our vendetta with Takagi is an old one. Unfortunately, we may have only this one last opportunity to repay him for his crimes. Mr. Trent, here is what I propose. You and the Order shall have what you desire, if you help rid us of Takagi.
Trent, Takagi is a traitor to his people.
He deserves to die. Do us this service.
Agreed.
Excellent. We leave at once.
You know what? At this point, I've been chased by so many Rhinelanders. Sure, why not? Let's take our space bus against,
Freelancer Alpha 1-1.
military
This is
base.
Shinagawa.
I don't
You are
care
cleared
anymore.
for launch. Good luck out there.
Mr. Trent, we will take the trade lane from here to the Honshu Gate.
Coordinates received. Trent, take point.
My sources tell me that Takagi's transport is currently docked at the Yukawa shipyard in Honshu. It is heavily guarded. Apparently they are taking additional cargo on board.
Is it the tome?
That is very possible. Yukawa is a Kishiro base, and Takagi owns a large portion of that organization.
Junie, I thought you told me Trent had a combat ship. Well, he does what he can in it. Oh, this is not going to be a fun mission. I don't even like this mission generally.
We are not going through the jump gate, Mr. Trent. Blood Dragon fighters are awaiting us at a nearby jump hole. I'm uploading the coordinates.
Why are we taking a jump hole?
Oh, I just noticed my
Takagi is a powerful
consumables.
man, Junko. He has spies everywhere.
Okay, this
If we
got
want to have a
spicy.
chance to capture the transport, we need to take them by surprise.
Whoops. Whoops. Oh, we're in trouble now. We are in big trouble now. I really should have bought consumables. I forgot to look at that.
We have you in range. Standing by for orders.
Enter formation and follow us to the jump hole.
Entering formation.
Set course for the jump hole.
Only 3 ships?
Yeah, you should have sent a
The
lot
Blood
more.
Dragons are small in numbers, Junko, but they are the best fighter pilots in the colonies.
Citation needed.
There is the jump hole, Mr. Trent. Please go first.
Okay.
Report. The
transport is still docking with Yukawa, Ozu-sensei, but it looked like they were about to leave. I counted multiple heavy weapon platforms and strong fighter protection. It won't be easy.
We don't have any time to waste. Let's go.
What's our plan?
We have to hit them quickly and decisively. First, we target the weapon platforms, then the fighter escorts.
I need to kill the
How do we
fighters
get to the
first.
transport?
We have a strike force positioned on Yukawa that will seize control of the transport. Once we've eliminated the fighters, our people will fly the transport out of there.
Understood.
The nebula will cover us most of the way, but the final approach will be in open space. We will have to fly as fast as possible before the scanners detect us. Every second will count.
So the first time I did this mission ever, I was in the Defender. And I beat it. First try, I believe. But,
There is the shipyard. Is everybody ready?
Dragon 1, ready to engage.
the Defender's a
Dragon
better ship
2,
than
ready.
this.
I'm ready, Ozu.
Our first targets are the weapon platforms. All ships, engage.
Okay.
My target is taking damage.
I'm taking damage.
One of their fighters is down. Engage the other fighters.
An enemy has locked onto me.
Another escort fighter destroyed. Hold on. I have a report from the strike team. They got the Takagi's men off guard and have them pinned down.
Okay, we got inbound.
Got another one.
Shield failed.
No! And no loot.
Shield
They are not
restored.
dropping. Okay. I'm not getting warm and fuzzies here. Come on.
Incoming missile.
I have a visual. Hostile target
Nope,
destroyed.
I didn't get any shots in for the looting. You'll be good, just loot. Are you guys serious right now?
The first...
The best fighter pilots in the galaxy.
Warning. Sensor
Report.
efficiency reduced.
The transport is still docking with Yukawa, Ozu-sensei, but it looked like they were about to leave.
So if we
I
go
counted
for the
multiple heavy
fighters
weapon
first, the
platforms and
game
strong fighter
punishes you.
protection. It won't be easy.
Right.
We don't have any time to waste. Let's go.
What's our plan?
We have to hit them quickly and decisively. First, we target the weapon platforms, then the fighter escorts.
How do we get to the transport?
We have a strike force positioned on Yukawa that will seize control of the transport. Once
Okay.
we've eliminated the fighters, our people will fly the transport out of
Okay,
there.
I see how this is gonna be.
Understood.
The nebula will cover us most of the way, but the final approach will be in open space. We will have to fly as fast as possible before the scanners detect us. Every second will count. There is the shipyard. Is everybody ready?
Dragon 1, ready to engage.
Dragon 2, ready.
Oh, this is
I'm ready,
painful.
Our first targets are the weapon platforms. All ships, engage.
Okay, so we're gonna be playing station and fighter dodging here.
Incoming missile.
One of their fighters is down. Engage the other fighters.
Incoming missile.
Get off me.
Shield failed.
Rude.
Another escort fighter destroyed. Hold on. I have a report from the strike team. They cut the Takagi's men off guard and have them pinned down.
This is so painful.
Got another one.
Woo!
Warning. Sensory
Report.
frequency. Reduce.
The transport is still docking with Yukawa, Ozu
I
Sensei.
knew this was
but
gonna
it looked like they
suck.
were about to leave. I counted multiple heavy weapon platforms and strong fighter protection. It won't be easy.
We don't have any time to waste. Let's go.
What's our plan?
Why on earth did
We
I
have to
not
hit them
restock my
quickly and decisively.
consumables?
First we target the weapon platforms, then
This
the
is
fighter
a big
escorts.
problem.
How do we get to the transport?
We have a strike force positioned on Yukawa that will seize control of the transport. Once we've eliminated the fighters, our people will fly the transport out of there.
Understood.
Mm-hmm.
The nebula will cover us most of the way, but the final approach will be in open space. We will have to fly as fast as possible before the scanners detect us. Every second will count.
I think I know who that is, though. Welcome to the stream. Yeah! Good to see you.
There is the shipyard. Is everybody ready?
Dragon 1, ready to engage.
Dragon 2, ready.
I'm ready, Ozu.
Our first targets are the weapon platforms. All ships, engage.
I'm gonna do this 2 more times without loading a earlier save because I'm stubborn.
Incoming missile. Incoming missile. Incoming missile.
One of their fighters is down. Engage the other fighters.
Incoming missile.
Okay. I have to rely on the Clydesdale's maneuverability.
Missile.
Oh no. Okay. Best fighter pilots in the galaxy here.
Incoming missile. Incoming missile.
Oh, okay. Not great. Not great. Not great. Go away. Go away. Go away.
Another escort fighter destroyed. Hold on. I have a report from the strike team. They cut the Takagi's men off guard and have them pinned down.
Incoming missile.
Come on.
Incoming missile.
No! Hi, Seskra.
Warning. Sensory
Report.
frequency. Reduce.
The transport is still docking with Yukawa, Ozu Sensei, but it looked like they were about to leave. I counted multiple heavy weapon platforms and strong fighter protection. It won't be easy.
We don't have any time to waste. Let's go.
Missiles hurt a
our
lot when the
plan?
shield is gone.
We have to hit them quickly and decisively. First we target the weapon platforms, then the fighter escorts.
How do we get to the transport?
So,
We have a strike force
I
positioned
screwed
on
up.
Yukawa that will seize control of
I
the
screwed up in a
transport.
big way.
Once we've eliminated the fighters, our people will fly the transport out of there.
I really
Understood.
handicapped myself hard on this
The
mission.
nebula will cover us most of the way, but the final approach will be in open space. We will have to fly as fast as possible before the scanners detect us. Every second will count.
The Blood Dragons won't help with the objective. That's literally just all on me. And unfortunately, we're playing civilian weapons only. Oh,
There's the
no.
ready.
Dragon 1, ready to engage.
Trent is
Dragon
not ready.
2, ready.
I'm ready, Ozu.
Our first targets are the weapon platforms. All ships, engage.
Trent didn't think he would be going into yet another military confrontation. He was like, yeah, I can go get like one random museum piece. It's fine. Ah, it's not flying through the arch
One
of
of the
the
fighters is down.
station.
Engage the other fighters.
Okay.
Shield fail. Incoming missile. Shield.
Another escort fighter destroyed. Hold on.
Okay.
I have a report from the strike team. They got the Takagi's men off guard and have them pinned down.
This is terrible.
Incoming missile. Incoming missile.
We're taking damage.
The first...
Oh no.
Warning. Sensor
Report.
efficiency reduced.
The transport is still docking with Yukawa, Ozu-sensei, but it looked like they were about to leave.
This is a
I counted
challenge
multiple
run.
heavy weapon platforms and strong fighter protection.
I haven't
It
had
won't be
this
easy.
much trouble with this
We
mission
don't have any
ever.
time to waste. Let's go.
What's our plan?
We have to hit them quickly and decisively. First, we target the weapon platforms, then the fighter escorts.
How do we get to the transport?
Oh no.
We have a strike force positioned on Yukawa that will seize control of the transport. Once we've eliminated the fighters, our people will fly the transport out of there.
It'll be boring, but I'll
Understood.
restart the mission and
The
get more
nebula will cover
consumables
us
after
most of
this
the way,
death.
but the final approach will be in open space. We will have to fly as fast as possible before the scanners detect us. Every second will count.
I don't know if this is doable without more consumables. Oh boy. I sure do love playing this in the Clydesdale.
There is the shipyard.
Decisions
everybody
were
ready?
made.
Dragon 1, ready to engage.
Dragon 2, ready.
I'm ready, Ozu.
Our first targets are the weapon platforms. All ships, engage.
The risk I took was calculated, and I'm good at math. That's why this hurts so much.
Incoming missile.
Bonk. Okay.
Incoming missile.
Oh man. And there's so many fighters right here,
Incoming missile.
specifically.
Incoming missile. Shield fail. Incoming missile.
One of their fighters is down. Engage the other fighters.
And the turrets are not necessarily that nice either. Are you kidding me? It's hitting the transport.
Incoming missile. Shield fail. Incoming missile. Incoming missile. Incoming missile.
This is painful.
Incoming missile. Shield fail.
Leave me alone, leave me alone.
Incoming missile.
Leave me alone.
Shield restored.
Thank you.
Incoming missile. Shield fail. Shield restored.
I got one.
Incoming missile. Shield fail. Incoming
The first-
missile.
Nope.
Breach imminent.
Okay. Yeah. I know. Should have done this in the first place.
Loaded into cargo hold.
Okay.
Freelancer Alpha 1-1. This is Shinagawa. You are cleared for launch. Good flying.
Mr. Trent, we will take the trade lane from here to the Honshu gate.
I was being stubborn.
Coordinates received. Trent, take point.
My sources tell me that Takagi's transport is currently docked at the Yukawa shipyard in Honshu. It is heavily guarded.
So
Apparently
I'm
they are
still
taking
just as
additional
like
cargo on
terribly
board.
equipped for
Is it
damaging
the tome?
the weapon
That is very
platforms.
possible. Yukawa is a
But-
Kishiro base, and Takagi owns a large
I'm
portion
hoping
of
I
that
can brute
organization.
force my way through that.
We are not going through the jump gate, Mr. Trent. Blood Dragon fighters are awaiting us at a nearby jump hole. I'm uploading the coordinates.
Why are we taking a jump hole?
Why are you flying a
Takagi is a
Clydesdale?
powerful man, Junko. He has spies everywhere. If we want to have a chance to capture the transport, we need to take them by surprise.
Trent, did you not make any money? This ship wasn't good in Bretonia. Oh, I hate it so much. The streamer must suffer, though, is a genre of streams.
We have you in range. Standing by for orders.
Enter formation and follow us to the jump hole.
Entering formation.
Set course for the jump hole.
Only 3 ships?
The Blood Dragons are small in numbers, Junko, but they are the best fighter pilots in the colonies.
In this case, you should have really brought more than 3 ships. Because I'm like a negative ship.
There is the jump hole, Mr. Trent.
I am a
Please go
debuff
first.
for this mission. Okay. Let's try this again.
Report.
The transport is still docking with Yukawa, Ozu-sensei, but it looked like they were about to leave. I counted multiple heavy weapon platforms and strong fighter protection. It won't be easy.
It will not
We
be
don't have
easy.
any time to waste. Let's go.
What's our plan?
We have to hit them quickly and decisively. First, we target the weapon platforms, then the fighter
So there's
escorts.
nothing quickly or
How do we get to the
decisively about
transport?
the Clydesdale.
We have a strike force positioned on Yukawa that will seize control of the transport. Once we've eliminated the fighters, our people will fly the transport out of there.
Understood.
The nebula will cover us most of the way, but the final approach will be in open space.
Ozu,
We will have to fly as fast as possible before the scanners detect us. Every second will count.
Ozu, I understand that you have a solid game plan here. Unfortunately, I didn't anticipate
There's
being a
the
main
shipyard.
character.
Is everybody ready?
Dragon 1, ready to engage.
Dragon 2, ready.
I'm ready, Ozu.
Our first targets are the weapon platforms. All ships, engage.
I have never had such difficulty with this mission, and the actual failure state of not destroying the weapon platforms is nothing I've ever seen before. Okay.
Missile.
Okay. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Impact missile. Shield failed. Shield restored.
One of their fighters is down. Engage the other fighters.
Failed. Impact.
Another escort fighter destroyed. Hold on. I have a report from the strike team. They got the Takagi's men off
Okay.
guard and have them pinned down.
Shield
Thank you,
restored.
Shield.
Shield failed. Shield restored. Impact missile.
Okay, this fighter is really pissing me off.
The first platform is gone.
Finally.
Quickly, take out the other one. We're taking heavy fire from its turrets.
Boy, howdy are we.
Missile. Impact missile.
So, we're out of shield up options, basically.
Impact missile. Shield failed.
Okay, that fighter needs to, like, leave me alone, please.
Impact missile. Shield restored. Shield failed.
Oh. Okay. It would be really kind of any blood dragon to assist me.
Incoming missile. Shield restored. Shield failed. All breach imminent.
This fighter is non-stop with me.
Incoming missile. Incoming missile.
Okay, come on.
Shield restored.
This is not leaving a lot of room for error in the later
Shield
part of the
failed.
mission.
All breach imminent.
Come on now. This is not great.
Incoming missile. Shield restored.
Okay, come on. This is doable.
Incoming missile.
Oh,
Shield
no,
failed.
no, no.
Incoming missile.
Directed.
That fighter needs to leave me alone.
Incoming missile. Shield restored. Shield
The second platform is down.
lost.
Ozu to strike team. Operation is a go. All ships take out the escort fighters.
Did I lose the stun pulse turret? No, I lost the starbeam turret.
Shield
My
restored.
hull damage is actually even dropped further.
To all ships, the strike team has successfully taken over the transport. Disengage and protect the transport.
This is
Strike
really
team,
bad.
what is your status?
We lost 2 of our men, Sensei, but it was worth it. The cargo pods are full of gold, diamonds, and thousands of artifacts.
Excellent. Proceed into the nebula.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Not a single consumable drop, Kanan. Status report. 18 missiles. Lost a wing. No consumables. We advanced to the next stage of the mission. So we got that going for us. Best fighter pilot in the galaxy here. Okay, Red. What's the game plan here? I don't know if it's possible to beat this next attack. I mean, at least it's just fighters, but 18 missiles is not a lot of leeway for error. And they are really the only thing I got.
Warning. Sensor efficiency reduced.
So we're gonna break off early. Try to catch them in open space.
4 hostiles dead ahead, Sensei.
Okay.
Junko, Mr. Trent, we have to destroy these fighters before we jump.
Understood. Come on, Trent.
Warning. Sensor efficiency reduced.
Okay, that's one. Yes, hull. That's two. Okay. All right, we're okay.
Proceed to the jump hole.
We are
We
okay.
should be safe now.
We are okay. Oh. I did not want to do the weapon platforms all over again. I had to be so careful to, like, game and exploit the spawn. If we did it just, like, staying in formation and then breaking off, I'm pretty sure they would have had, like, a full attack on me. So... we did it. Get me out of this Clydesdale. Dear Lord. But we're gonna get a much more fun ship pretty soon here, so we got that going for us.
This is the jump hole to the NOOOOO system. Mr. Trent, please go first.
Oh, you have no idea how thankful I am that we are leaving Honshu.
Identify yourself, or you will be destroyed.
Oh, please.
This is Lieutenant Ozu. Stand down, patrol. We have captured Takagi's transport and are escorting it back to Kyoto as ordered. Yes, Sensei. We are almost there. Junko, Mr. Trent, follow me.
I have the coordinates.
Oh,
Trent,
I'm not
you
waiting
take the
for
lead.
anyone.
Where are we going?
To Kyoto.
Kyoto? Trent, that's the legendary home of the Blood Dragons. I don't know anyone who's ever seen it. Ozu, you honor us.
The honor is ours. Here we will celebrate our victory over Takagi and Edo. Here you shall receive what you came for. I will see you shortly.
Oh yeah, I accidentally declared war on the shogunate, so I guess I'm wanted now.
Lieutenant Ozu, this is amazing. How long have the Blood Dragons been here in this asteroid?
Several generations. But with Takagi eliminated, the Edo shogunate is weaker, and our victory is near.
Pardon me, Lieutenant.
Lieutenant, I have to tell you
Excuse
something I should have radioed you
Tell me,
earlier.
How long have you known Ozu?
You mean, was he always a radical in the Blood Dragons? No. When I knew him, he was to be a promising political student at the Kusari Academy.
What happened?
People are changed by their world, Trent. Rarely vice versa. Ozu's living proof of that.
Yeah. I'm afraid we have been deceived. This was the right shipment, but we have neither the artifacts nor Takagi. He was not on the transport as we were led to believe. Something has changed.
So what do we do now?
I will make the necessary inquiries. For now, I suggest that you occupy yourselves with whatever diversions we can offer.
Well, I can't just sit here. Maybe the Blood Dragons could use a little help.
Joining the ranks of the radical left?
I'm not on assignment anymore, Trent. I get to see how the other side lives. You know, it wouldn't hurt you to get out there for a while either. Maybe take some missions. From the sound of things, it may be a while. Don't worry. I'll let you know when we hear something.
Trent then looks at the Blood Dragon fighter he should have taken the entire time. Okay. I have never been more happy to see the Hawk. Okay. Yeah. We'll deal with that when we deal
Ship
with that.
purchase complete.
We have a real combat ship now. Unfortunately, We have to wait until we can buy this. But worry not. We don't have to actually deal with all of the nonsense of that. We can get the catapult missile launcher, though. So, I'm gonna sell Windstalker.
Mounted.
I'm gonna keep Slingshot in my back pocket if we really want it later. We're gonna buy all the missile ammo.
Loaded into cargo hold.
We're gonna buy these.
Loaded
Because
into
if I forget
cargo
twice
hold.
in a stream, I'm just gonna be like apoplectic. Yeah. Okay. What needs repairs and do I care? No, I don't care.
Freelancer Alpha 1-1. This is Kyoto. You are cleared for launch.
Okay.
Good flying. Hey, don't fall asleep on me. Out here you'll get us killed.
An actual, honest-to-God fighter. I mean, we've never had the Hawk kitted out worse. But that's not gonna last very long. Civilian weapons only. Why did I do this to myself? Oh yeah, because I've done the story so many times, I need gimmicks. See, it wouldn't even be that bad, but then I was like, oh, it should be civilian ships too. Oh, I don't really want to play the drone. I knew the start of this stream was going to be pain.
Dock.
It's okay. We can actually beat the game in the Hawk. But it's going to be interesting, that's for sure. Okay, no hostiles. Very good.
Watch yourselves, boys. We're headed through the Jugoku system.
Go to.
We just need to get some loot from these wrecks. And we're gonna progress the stream. So this will be very fast.
Objective reached.
If I get jumped by Naval Forces Patrol, I will laugh so loud. Because it hasn't happened to me,
Objective
I think, ever
reached.
on a stream. I've also never made $1 million on a lottery win.
Objective reached.
Okay, we're done. Or we should be done. Great. Okay, I love it. We're not done. My current worth must be so bad. Oh, no. Yeah, my current worth is so low. Okay. Tell me the GC are neutral. Yeah, good. My backup plan here is find more wrecks if I can't buy Cardamine to put me over.
Go to.
Because that is an option. Hopefully police don't run interference here.
Danger. Radiation damage detected.
I mean, this is not strictly the worst thing to fight with, but I'm not feeling it. I was hoping the Rex would put me over. It normally does, but I don't normally exhaust so many credits. Kusari, you are so pretty.
Warning, sensor efficiency reduced.
Okay, back to ugly Nebula. No, it's not that ugly, but... show me the base. Yeah, there we go.
Dragon's Yellow 19-5.
Dock.
Understood. Your request to dock is granted. Proceed to dock 1.
Right. Can you sell me hard drugs so that I can progress the story? Thank you. That was a useful cheat. Flashpoint. That's fine because we're going to be
Mounted.
buying it on Kyoto. Please tell me I'm buying it on Kyoto. I could really use the shield and the thruster. Well, the shield's not negotiable.
Mounted.
I might not have the credits for the guns. We will see. The Chancellor wants peace.
All the news that's fit for you. This is the Colony News Service.
Takagi turns in triumph. The hostages are coming back. The golden chrysanthemums. This lore is pretty interesting to some of my viewers right now. I don't know how fast people read, so I'm just gonna take a sip of water and prepare for the next bit. Unfortunately, we can't get any rumors from these girls. Pretty sure. I'm glad that they weren't hostile, because that would have slowed us down in a big way. What about the blood dragons? Can I get a rumor through them, or are they just constantly gonna offer missions? I would like a story rumor. I don't think so. Yeah, let's leave. Thanks, GC.
Mr. Trent, I have new information about the Proteus Tome and Governor Takagi. It is imperative that you return to Kyoto as soon as possible.
Yeah, if you look into the lore of Kusari, it's not a good place to be a let's say, adventurous woman. No wonder Junie left. Like, there are pilots, like military pilots. You can be a police officer in Kusari. You can be a naval forces
Danger.
pilot.
Radiation damage detected.
But they don't really allow women into the corporate hierarchy. And, well, what year is it? It's like 800 after settlement, if I remember right.
Warning. Sensor efficiency reduced.
Kusari is not very progressive. I think Bretonia is relatively progressive, and there's a woman who's the president of Liberty, so... Space Liberty, Space America did it before Real America. But that's all I'll say on that.
Dock.
Combat? No combat. Good. Can actually use the formation maneuver and speed ourselves up here. There's a lot of background lore to Freelancer that I did not know about until I was much older.
Everybody wants cardamine.
It's true, though. Where are you hauling?
Scanning. Cargo.
This is Dragons, Silver 18. I'm a trader from the Honshu system. I'm slated to pick up H-fuel from Kyoto. What the hell else do you want? This is Dragons, Silver 18.
Acknowledged. Your request to dock is granted. Proceed to dock 3.
Okay.
18. Where are you heading?
I didn't get the closest one.
System. I'm slated to pick up H-fuel from Kyoto.
The long autopilot flight.
All right.
This is like the worst system in Kusari by bar none.
This is Dragons.
So boring.
10 to Kyoto. I want to dock.
Understood.
Alright. And now we are buying the only laser weapons that we will be allowed to buy. And I guess the cruise disruptor.
Mounted.
The advanced thruster would be nice. Am I missing anything? Advanced countermeasures.
Mounted.
Okay.
Loaded into cargo hold.
We are now ready for the next mission.
I'm glad you have arrived. I have news. As we feared, Governor Takagi is indeed alive. I am told that he has secretly left the palace and has moved the artifacts to his fortified retreat, a remote planetoid with many defenses. But I have come up with a plan that should get us both what we want. Shall we proceed?
Okay, let's do it. Have you told Junie yet?
This is for us alone, Mr. Trent.
I see.
Come, we have no time to waste. My attack squad is ready. I'll brief you in space.
He's all business, Ozu.
Glad you made it back, Trent. Good to see you again.
Great. Got anything?
Heard a few things lately. If you think you can handle it. What you think?
All right, I'm listening.
All right, this is what I heard.
The GMG have been invaluable in providing financial assistance and training to the Blood Dragons. At first they were reluctant, but once the government forced them to pay a reparation tax for the 80 Years' War, they changed their minds.
Thanks for the heads up. Never know.
Another time, Trent. Trent, you old guy Jing, good to see you.
You old guy,
Thanks.
Jing.
Got anything for me?
Same voice, though. Our movement is very old, dating back to the Sakura coup in 321 after settlement. After that fateful day, the shogun was toppled by the military, which was backed by Samura. Our ancestors were the shogun's royal guards. They fought bravely, but fled the palace.
That might come in handy. Thank you.
It won't come in handy. We're leaving.
Freelancer Alpha 1-1. This is Kyoto. You are cleared for launch. Good flying.
Mr. Trent, my informants report that Takagi is preparing to leave his fortress. We have a little time. Takagi's arch is only one system away from here, in Tohoku. The Blood Dragons discovered a jump hole to there over 20 years ago. I'm uploading the coordinates.
Trent! Ozu! I heard you're leaving. What's going on?
We are attempting to retrieve the Proteus Tome, Junko. We're flying to Takagi's arch.
No! That's suicide! The arch is too well defended.
This is our last chance, Junko. Takagi is leaving for Rheinland.
There must be another way.
We have decided to attack Takagi's base with full force. We will find the tome and kill Takagi. Wish luck. Ozu out.
Just don't get yourselves killed.
I really like this
Approaching the
mission
hole
too.
now. It
I
will bring
agree.
us very close to his base. There it is, Mr. Trent. Go ahead and jump. A fighter wing is awaiting us on the other side.
Okay, well, we have an actual combat craft, which helps. I'm not in love with using civilian weapons, but at least we're maneuverable now.
Report.
There is a lot of activity in this system, Lieutenant. Takagi has drastically increased his patrols within the last few hours. It almost seems like he is expecting an attack.
We're flying to a nearby outpost of the Blood Dragons. I'm uploading the coordinates.
Mr. Trent, take the lead. We'll follow you.
We have to be careful. This system is littered with hidden defense systems and patrol wings. No contacts so far. Maybe we're lucky. Outpost Ryuko, this is Lieutenant Ozu.
Lieutenant, we have monitored your operation and are standing by. Our forces are at your disposal. Long-range radar indicates that there are a large number of ships assembled in the area near the arch. It appears Takagi is leaving his fortress.
If Takagi escapes, we'll forever miss our opportunity to retrieve the tome and end that demon's life. We have to hurry.
We are uploading the coordinates of the arch into your neural net. Long live the dragons!
Dragon 2, you know his base defenses. What is our best option?
You and Mr. Trent should approach from beneath the base. Located there is a large cylindrical stabilizer used to reinforce the structure of the planetoid. The safest approach would be through this opening. We will attempt to occupy his forces and draw them away from the base. That should buy you enough time to break in, hopefully unnoticed.
We will die. Trent, you go first. Okay. Cut engine. Yeah, maneuverability is the key to victory here.
Warning, sensor efficiency reduced.
Woo! Okay. taking a while. But if they drop a drone mine and we blow it up, that actually speeds it up a bit. Okay. Yeah. I am fine with them doing that. Best fighter pilots in the galaxy. Let's see how long it takes them.
Have one in my sights. Taking a shot. My target is on fire. Riding up a bandit.
Excellent. Good work. I love it. By the way, R key is for the closest enemy. I'm well aware.
Mr. Trent, this is the NOOOOO Planetary Arch. Once one of the wonders of Kusari ingenuity, now it is a fortress of deceit and evil. Dragons, proceed to the target. I am picking up several contacts. We have to
it doesn't
destroy
count.
those ships. Engage!
This is the only time you see this ship in the game. Destroyer. Alright.
Shield failed.
Damn it! Lieutenant Ozu, make your run! We lost another ship! Ozu, you have to get into the arch now! We can't hold them back!
Okay, this is what I was saving my missiles
This is
for.
Dragon 1, ready to assist. Dragon 1, we must take out these gunboats at all costs.
Understood. Long live the Blood Dragons. Dragons, engage!
Come on now.
We're being picked off like flies! Ozu, you have to hurry!
We got the first one.
If you design a shield generator that's on the outside, I think you're just asking to lose your battle. The St. Louis aren't in space. Okay, so this battleship being right there is a huge annoyance. We can do this though. It's not a Clydesdale. It's not a Clydesdale. We can actually dodge fire.
We can't withstand this firepower much longer! Hurry!
Can't repel firepower of that magnitude. One more.
We're out of time. The dragons are being shot to pieces. Our distraction is not working.
Oh, you think? Maybe, like, you should have sent a guy to help me. Who was specifically equipped to deal with this. Whoa, 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 Ozu, what are you doing? If I kill you, I think I failed the mission. I think he was trying to actually ram kill it.
Quick, land on the arch.
Okay, we got it.
Good work. I will meet you on the deck.
Meanwhile, we're just casually docking next to A battleship opening fire on us.
Do you think Takagi's gone?
We'll soon find out.
One shot, one kill.
Some plan.
Oh, one shot,
Shoot
double
everything.
kill.
I could have done that myself.
Sometimes the simplest solutions are the best.
I just realized there were 3 guards there. He totally shot through one guy to kill the guy behind him. Oh, this is supremely early 2000s.
The tome?
There.
The Proteus tome. Now for Takagi.
Think it will be that easy, do you?
Well, as you said, sometimes the simplest solutions.
Neural gas. Locked.
Not for long. Stand back.
When I tried streaming these story missions, I had trouble with the audio lagging.
Breathtaking, isn't it? It is one of a kind, much like this. You and your dragon friend here have broken into my home and killed my servants to deprive me of the Proteus tome and my life. Why? Why? No, no. Keep your seat. I wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you. Not until we have had a chance to talk, Mr. Trent. Leave us.
So, what's to keep me from killing you right now and taking the tome?
I think I'm more than a match for the two of you. On the other hand, maybe I should even the odds.
Ozu!
Be sure, Mr. Trent. Do you really know with whom you are dealing? You are going to tell me what I want to know. About the tome, the order, everything.
That's a bit intense. I love that they included this little cutscene. Like, yeah, he got into his own ship. So yeah, that went a little...
We have to get back to Kyoto. I'm sending you the jump hole coordinates. Hurry.
That went a little hard. Well, we didn't fly through the arch to get here, but we are gonna fly out.
Danger. Radiation damage detected.
Trent, we have to go faster.
The soundtrack has been stuck in my head for 20 years. You know the one? Oh, the one with the oboe? Bump, bump.
What the?
Bump, bump. Bump, bump.
My radar is showing
bump.
new enemies.
All right, people, here we go. All escorts engage. Trent, I need help over here.
We are on our way to your position.
Acknowledged. Trent, watch yourself. This is gonna get rough.
Incoming missile.
Well, Chris Roberts has proven that if you have a large budget, you can fail to make a game.
Incoming missile. Shield failed.
Ah.
Incoming missile. Incoming
Eat missile.
Shield restored.
Come on. Man, my aim is not doing so well. That's gonna matter a lot more later. This fight's actually not that bad, though.
Incoming missile.
I have a visual. Directed.
Satisfying everybody open fire moment.
Got him. That should set them back for a while. We have to get the hell out of here. Come on. Wait. Where's Ozu?
He didn't make it. He sacrificed his life to end Tekagi's reign.
How?
He was killed by a nomad. We only know a few things about them. They are a species with the ability to possess humans and have been slowly infiltrating the colonies. It appears that they are mostly targeting high-ranking government and military officials. Tekagi was one of these people. Up until today, no one had ever seen a nomad and lived to talk about it. We can talk about this more later. I will explain when we are in Chugoku. We've reached the jump hole. Mr. Trent, please go first.
Dock.
I like Ozu. I also really enjoy George Takei here.
Lord Hakeda, what is going on? How long have you known about these nomads?
Before we ever met, the Order was founded to protect us from the nomads. About 2 months ago, a Rheinland expedition to an uncharted planet found something. Soon after that, key positions in the Rheinland government were replaced, and Rhineland's politics became more and more aggressive. We believe these nomads attempted to infiltrate the Liberty government when Admiral Schultzky came to visit Manhattan. We had to prevent this at all costs, which is why we destroyed the Donau. We're approaching Kyoto. This is Lord Hakeda. We are on approach.
We have been awaiting you for some time, Lord Hakera. What news do you bring?
Our mission was successful. We have the Proteus Tome and Lord Tekagi is dead. But we paid a high price for this. Lieutenant Ozu is gone.
Understood. Long live the dragons. His sacrifice was not in vain. You are cleared to land.
Dock.
Roger that. Your request to dock is granted. Proceed to dock 3.
So that was a lot to dump on me as a kid, like, just for story.
I know this is hard to absorb, Mr. Trent, but Rheinland is not our only enemy in this conflict. More sacrifices are being made than you will ever hear in the news. Men like Ozu are dying every day.
Can you really be so callous about him being killed like that?
He knew the risks.
Well, I didn't. Why didn't anyone tell me?
What? That we were being invaded by an alien force we didn't understand? That we had finally come up against something that was more powerful than our own hubris? Would that have helped? That's why the Order was formed, Trent. The peace we are fighting for. That's why it was so important for you and brave Ozu to get that thing at all costs. Because it's important to the nomads. There.
The ship just flew through a building.
Now you know. How does it feel, Freelancer?
I really like that mission. It's also where the story is just like, by the way, aliens. We're doing this.
Loaded into cargo hold. Loaded into cargo hold. Loaded into cargo hold.
It's the Freelancer soundtrack Victory, by the way. Yeah, it's a pretty good fanfare, not gonna lie. I love the entire soundtrack, though.
Repair complete.
Oh, look at all the garbage we got. Woo! We have no credits. That's alright, I know a solution to that.
Am I interrupting anything?
No. Lord Hakira was just telling me about Ozu, how he died. I'm glad you made it back, though.
Thanks to Lord Hakira.
Unnecessary. But there is one thing that I do need your help with, if you're up to it.
This is the very last mission you can decline.
Hakira, I need some time.
That is one commodity we do not have. However, I believe you are von Clausen's best chance of survival, so I will wait until you are ready.
Glad you made it back, Trent. Good to see you again.
You too. Have anything?
Well, I could pass along a rumor I've heard. Interested?
All right, go on.
All right, this is what I heard.
Samuro's plan was to open Hokkaido to gas mining in order to compete with the I just learned about aliens. I do not care about the GMG right now.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
Whatever. See you.
I love this guy. Okay.
So, have you decided to help me after all?
I owe you one, Hakata.
Fine. Do you remember when we first met and I had lost contact with an operative of mine in Rheinland?
Yeah.
His name is von Clausen. He is an agent for the Order who operates deep in Rheinland space. He apparently has discovered vital information about Rheinland's plans, but we've had trouble contacting him. He is in terrible danger. His only chance is to be extracted.
From Rheinland?
New Berlin. You're perfect for the job because Bretonia is still neutral. I would ask Miss Zane to go, but for obvious reasons that would be inappropriate.
Right.
And besides, I'm sending her back with the Proteus tome to Dr. Quintain. You must leave at once, Mr. Trent. I will make sure you have all the information you may need. Come along, Junko.
Good luck.
By the way, if the government suddenly announced there's a hidden alien threat among us, I guess people would either laugh it off or go into mass panic. I mean, there's a reason why at the end of this story they just don't talk about it. You know, besides the fact that, like, the sandbox has to be presented as kind of stable. But, anyway. I can talk to you again?
So, have you decided to help me after all?
I did.
Hakata, I need some time.
That is one commodity we do not have. However, I believe you are von Clausen's best chance of survival, so I will wait until
you just leave the
are
bar,
ready.
though? Didn't you leave the bar? we agreed already. Why are you here? Is it because I listened to a rumor?
Glad you made it back, Trent. Good to see you again.
Yeah, great. Have anything for me?
I have heard a rumor going around lately.
Yeah, did you hear
All
about
right,
aliens?
let's talk.
I think my
All
rumor
right,
blows
this is
yours
what I
out of the
heard.
water. We are modern Ronin, masterless warriors. Yeah.
Good to know. Thanks.
Another time, Trent.
Well, it's nice to see you again, Trent.
Thanks a lot. Any action going on?
Well, just between us, I have heard a rumor.
Is it better than
All
aliens?
right, let's talk.
Fine. Here's what I heard.
Every little bit helps. Thank you.
Alright. Nobody's got a story here that can beat aliens are real, actually, so I'm gonna leave.
Freelancer Alpha 1-1. This is Kyoto. You are cleared for launch.
Trent, change of plans. Take the lead. We just got news that Rheinland has invaded the Sigma systems. All bases and jump gates there are now under Rheinland control. But there is another option.
The Blood Dragons know of an uncharted jump hole in Sigma 13 that can take you all the way to New Berlin, if we move quickly. We will escort you there, then you are on your own. Lord Hakira, we are near the jump hole to Sigma 13.
Proceed, Kobo. Trent, I will follow you through.
Doc.
Okay. The Rheinland mission is pretty interesting.
We have to be careful. According to our informants, a large Rheinland fleet is amassing in this area. Mr. Trent, take the lead.
Oh my lord.
Our reports were accurate. Rheinland seems to be moving their entire northern fleet into Sigma.
They spotted us.
Comments that would have been meaningless back in 2003. So you don't actually have to engage in this fight. You can just spectate.
Incoming missile.
No, you never have to fight these guys.
Incoming missile.
I believe it's the fighters you have to kill off to progress. And the Blood Dragons are surprisingly competent here. Okay, dodged my missile.
Incoming missile. Track failed. Incoming missile.
So if you kill off all the fighters,
Track failing.
I always saw it as the fighters are the What's your equipment, Hakura, that you're doing that much?
Scanning.
Trent, the jump hole is near.
Yeah, he's got
We have to make
outcast
a run
guns.
for it.
That figures. They've got reinforcements.
Enemy contact under fire.
Bonk, bonk, bonk.
Why are we going so slow? Trent, give more power to the engines.
Go to.
Our pursuers have turned away.
They have bigger fish to catch than us.
With the Liberty fleet advancing into Kepler, Kusari will get crushed in the middle.
Danger. Radiation damage detected.
Yeah, generally it's more fun to engage in the fight.
What you see here are the remains of the decisive battle in the 80-year war between Rheinland and the GMG. The jump pool is directly ahead of us.
You're surprised they don't harass us with cruise disruptors. Yeah, I'm a little surprised they didn't do that either.
This jump hole will take you to New Berlin. This is as far as Lord Hikira and I can go. Kusari's citizens in Rheinland are being arrested on sight. Or worse.
Von Clausen is awaiting you on New Berlin. It is imperative that we bring him out alive. Good luck, Trent.
So what we're doing right now is just grabbing some loot.
Trent, we have to go faster.
Yeah, the game does get a little annoyed with you when you do this, but... Who is the old Imperial Navy? So Rheinland before the GMG and the 80-year war was an empire, and they had a emperor.
Dock.
And then he was overthrown, and they made the Republic.
Why are you still in this system, Trent? Von Clausen needs to get out of Rheinland. You must leave while the jump hole is still active.
I left, but thank you. It was an empress at the time. Ooh, I didn't know that. See, even more progressive than Kusari.
Dock.
Empress licked. Or liked? I'm not German.
Trent, Akira here. We hear that Von Clausen's safe house has been penetrated. He's on the run. You have to find him quickly.
My good sir, may we interest you in a reading for what the future may hold for you?
No, thanks.
Contact the dearly departed? Help you find someone?
No.
Mr. Blix here is never wrong about such things. He says you are looking for someone. For Herr von Clausen?
Does he speak for himself?
Mr. Blix has connections to sources on a higher plane.
And what about you?
No, not I, sir. I was gifted with being a listener. Together, we are the eyes and ears for certain people who are willing to pay for such divine services. We are in the employ of one such man now, the man you seek. You see, we have been waiting for you for some time.
Why?
To deliver a message. You are to meet Herr von Clausen on the old terraforming platform on the planet Holstein, within the Frankfurt system. Don't worry, Mr. Trent. The gods are smiling upon you. When you get there, the time will be right.
So one thing about Freelancer I appreciate is Trent's journal. Insane. That's all that was. I've always heard about the legendary Blood Dragon pilots, and I even got to fly with them at Takagi's Arch, but I've never seen anything like... I think this is a mistake. Like Hakura's Honor Guard, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. He does talk about pretty much everything that happens.
This is the Colony News Service.
Propaganda. The Ministry of Truth. If the Chancellor watches this, shouldn't you? Bretonia still an ally. To victory! Yeah, so the colonies are actively at war now, so that's great. Meanwhile, the Rhinelanders who were endlessly pursuing us earlier are completely neutral here.
Loaded into cargo.
I guess you could say that this is the last place they expected to see Edison Trent, so they weren't actively looking for us. But there was a term I heard that I really liked. It's called refuge in audacity. I don't understand how they did it, but Freelancer introduces aliens so well. Welcome to the chat, by the way. Heck, after mission 4 you can go to Rheinland. But, yeah. On first playing, the alien twist caught me off guard. But, you know, they're talking about alien artifacts the entire game, so...
Freelancer Alpha 1-1, this is Planet New Berlin.
I'm Hans Fischer, a friend of Mr. Blix. He asked me to accompany you on your way to Holstein. Follow me. We're taking the trade lane to the Frankfurt Gate. I'm also a good friend of Herr von Clausen. He and I have been providing Lord Hakara with information ever since the nomads infiltrated the Rheinland government.
I'm told that Hans Fischer has a good German accent, actually. In a game notorious for bad German accents. Fischer is neither a Dahlman nor a freighter. Oh, that won't matter, though.
This is Battleship Freya. Identify yourselves.
Freya, this is Dahlmann Freighter DHC 3417. We're transporting supplies to Planet Holstein.
Oh.
Acknowledged. DHC 3417. You're clear to proceed.
Mr. Trent, please go first.
It's an old reference, but it checks out, sir.
Dock.
That's why he's one of the only people pronouncing Holstein properly. Or Holstein.
We're approaching the trade lane. Take the lead.
I still love Freelancer. Especially these, like, skyboxes, for lack of a better word. Like, you can see the nebulas of Kusari over there. And that's the Omicron nebulas. There's actually a thing out there of importance.
The Rheinland military has been brutally suppressing any and all opposition to the war with Kusari. We are about to pass by Mannheim Station. Word is that the military has detained hundreds of journalists and activists there. Nobody knows if they're alive or dead.
Ooh.
Dock.
Technically Star Sphere, but I call them skyboxes too. They've really held up. Aspects of the graphics are not as sharp as they were in 2003. We've been spoiled by modern games, but I really like the Star Spheres.
We're coming up on Holstein. It's that water planet on our right. So far, so good.
Trent, this is Hakira. We have a slight change to our extraction plan. It is no longer possible for you to return to Kusari. The Rheinland fleet has invaded Honshu. We will rendezvous with you in the Hamburg system. I will transmit precise coordinates later. Hakira out.
Here we are. I've got a rendezvous with the Bundschu agent on the southwestern continent. Give my regards to Herr von Clausen. Good luck, Trent.
Yeah, we gotta wait for him.
Acknowledged. Stand by. Pattern is full. You will be cleared to proceed when it's free.
Many space games' star spheres are boring, not filled up. In Freelancer, they really fill the whole image wherever you look, even away from stations and content. And they make you want to look at them since you can identify where you are in the sector just by looking at your star sphere. And I love that about this game. I really do. I adore looking at the barrier. Sorry about the audio levels of the cutscenes. Some of them are bad.
Are you Mr. Trent?
Von Clausen.
You weren't followed, were you?
I don't think so.
Good. I can't say how pleased I am to see you. Jana and Blix told me you were coming.
Interesting pair.
Blix took the liberty of reading your thoughts while you were on New Berlin. I'm sorry for the intrusion. I had to be sure that whoever Hakira sent had not been tampered with. A man in my position can never be too careful.
I understand. Now let's get you out of here while we still can.
No argument here, Mr. Trent.
I like that the designers of this game also included every possible combination of the ship that Trent is flying in the cutscenes, including what the weapon loadouts look like. That would have been annoying.
Right before I landed on Holstein, Hakira told me there's a change of plans.
Oops.
The Order will send ships to meet us in the Hamburg system.
Perfect. That fits well into my plans. I have a piece of unfinished business I want to take care of. We have to fly to a nearby rebel base. An informant recently supplied me with construction blueprints for a new type of vessel being built by the Rheinland military.
A nuclear
It is
vessel.
unlike any other ship, Mr. Trent. The design is alien. I have contacted a friend of mine who leads a rebel group that opposes the new Rheinland regime. Their base is not far from here.
I love the Rheinland engine trail so much, but I think his gets an extra visual tail. I'm not sure though. Oh, I don't know that cutscene off the top of my head.
Under attack! This is Bundschu Station, Bruchsal. All friendly units, please respond.
This is von Clausen. We are engaging the Rhinelanders.
Herr von Clausen, excellent. Scanners are picking up another wing of Rhineland fighters.
Why would you call them Rhinelanders? We're all Rhinelanders. I'm a Rhinelander.
Hostile contact has me unlocked. Taking a shot.
And still he attacks. Rhinelander, don't you see? Today you will die.
Hostile on my 6.
Another friendly down.
Oh, I've never heard that one.
Got vision. Weapons are hot.
Missile. Track failure.
I'm being pursued. I can't hold her.
It's over.
Herr von Clausen, the Bundschuh are thankful for your assistance.
You're welcome. Trent, go ahead and dock. I will follow.
Dock.
Check. Your request to dock is granted. Please proceed to dock 1.
The Bundschuh? I've never heard of them.
They're good people, Trent. Good people in a bad land.
Herr von Clausen, I'm glad to see you made it. And this must be your way out.
Yes, my savior, Trent. This is Klaus Botzler, leader of the Bundschuh rebels. How are you holding out?
Very badly, I'm afraid. The Rheinland regulars have been hitting us with everything they've got recently. But we are still ready for you. Our attack wing will meet you both at the rendezvous point as planned.
Excellent, my friend. Today we will put a stop to the Chancellor's secret weapon. Trent, you have no idea how difficult it was to betray my world in order to save it.
No, I don't. But I am willing to help you finish what you started.
Thank you.
The Bundschuh. I've never heard of them. I mean, I'm not surprised. Trent, you don't seem like someone who cares about the nuances of Rheinland politics. At least you didn't until they started shooting at you. You care a lot right now.
Loaded into cargo hold.
Pretty sure these guys get the propaganda lines too.
Freelancer. A drink? Something a little dangerous?
Ooh, dangerous.
I'm thirsty, thanks. Got anything else?
You look different. First time here?
You bet.
If you want information, sure, I hear things. Who are you?
Name's Trent.
I have definitely heard something good. Like to hear it?
Go ahead.
Fine. Here's what I heard.
The Bundschuh is a political organization founded by New Berlin University students who were tired of all the corruption of the old regime. Decades later, and we still toil under the yoke of an oppressive government, though its name has changed.
Thanks for the heads up. Never know.
Smart man.
Greetings. Anything I can do for you?
Any action going on?
You're a newcomer, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I work for the Bundschuh. We run this place. Well, just between us, I have heard a rumor.
All right.
I've always hated this guy's hair.
Fine. Here's what I heard.
700 AS, the Dresden revolt sparked the popular revolution. The Bundschuh was a key player in the Dresden revolt, running supplies to the rebels, who eventually became the Red Hessians and stopped being interested in government change.
That might come in handy. Thank you.
Wonderful. You won't regret it.
Trent calls the Blood Dragons the radical left, even though they're right-wing extremists. Meanwhile, never comments on the Bundschuh, which are actual radical left in this game. Yeah. It's pretty funny.
Trent, according to my sources, the Rheinland military is amassing a fleet at a secret installation not far from here. We must strike this installation in order to slow the growing Rheinland war machine. If we are successful, this strike will greatly delay the Rheinland war plans.
This will not be an easy operation. The installation is surrounded by a radioactive field that has been further reinforced by mines. In addition, there is only one known way in and out of the field, a small passage located to the east of the field. Our scouts report that it is no more than 100 meters wide.
Our sensors are unable to penetrate the field, so we have no tactical information about fleet positions or even the installation itself. Despite this, we must strike this installation.
Be wary of the narrow passage. The mines are low yield, but will still do quite a bit of damage to your ship.
This operation is vital to the survival of both Rheinland and Kusari. If this war is allowed to progress, none shall survive. Stay alert and await my orders once we reach the end of the passage.
We hear. All fighters break formation.
Be careful, everyone. While the radiation in the field will damage your ship, the minefield is significantly more deadly. Stay calm and fly right. Let's go.
Hey, we can detect
Sensors
everything.
show the passage is opening up into a huge open area. We are also picking up a massive installation. That will be our target.
All fighters, arm weapons and prepare to engage on passage exit.
Okay,
For
I
the
want
sake
to
of
engage
peace,
the
that installation
gunboats.
must fall at all costs.
I am under attack.
Very maneuverable.
Weapons are hot. I'm being engaged.
Incoming missile. Incoming.
Herr von Clausen, I'm picking up another passage on the far side of the interior. We must use this passage as our means of escape. We will not survive a head-on fight with the capital ships.
Herr Botzler, the Rheinland battleships are keeping us away from the installation. We can't get a good shot. Can't keep it together!
Okay, we drove them off.
Keep trying. That station must fall. Those nomad battleships must not be allowed to survive.
Oh yeah, these are alien battleships.
Taking a shot.
This is gonna take a while.
All fighters, hit the installation with everything you have.
This act will not go unpunished.
Okay, this is gonna take a while.
My wing has been destroyed.
Incoming missile.
Yeah, I have to kill one of them. And unfortunately, we're using the civilian weapons gimmick, which doesn't take advantage of this ship very well.
Incoming missile.
I think this is the type of ship you really don't need a missile on. Unfortunately, we're running civilian weapons only, so I don't know if having advanced star beams would have been better. There is no Class 5 civilian laser weapon, to my knowledge.
Incoming missile. Incoming missile.
Stunning gameplay. Against nomads, definitely go quad flashpoint or something. Well, I don't have, the thing is I can't equip, yeah. I can show you. I can't go quad flashpoint.
Incoming missile.
No time left. We've got to get out of here. We've done everything we can. Our best hope now is to warn Kusari of this fleet.
No, my men will not have died in vain.
Botzler!
Just go and tell your compatriots what you've seen and what awaits them. Go, while there's still time.
Missile. Incoming missile.
That's a lot of flak.
Incoming missile.
Got visual. Weapons are hot. For Rheinland! No!
Goodbye, old friend. And Godspeed. I am reading a jump hole ahead.
Objective reached.
Yeah, the challenge is civilian weapons only.
Navigation systems indicate that it leads to the Hamburg system. That is our way out, Trent.
Dock.
So my mission was to extract von Clausen, but he just immediately drags you into a gigantic fight.
What? All turrets, target the battleship. This is Akira. Trent, Mr. von Clausen, land quickly. We have to get away before more Rheinland ships enter the area.
Dock.
Okay, we got a battleship here. Personally, I would have, like, had the ship facing in a way so when you open the doors, the guns wouldn't be firing into the internals.
Impressive, isn't it?
Junie, you're here. How did you...
We had to move the operation. The artifacts, the research, everything. Quintain and Sinclair are conferring with Aurelian now.
Aurelian?
Yes, Trent. This is his flagship. And this must be...
Herr von Clausen! Sakura, you are here at last. Do you have the plans?
I do, thanks to Mr. Trent. My compliments, Sakura. He's a fine addition to your group. Thank you again.
Trent! King, you're here too?
A lot of us are. Welcome aboard the Osiris. A fine piece of hardware from the Liberty Naval Labs.
This is a Liberty ship?
It was. It's an advanced prototype they never had the chance to use. The Order commandeered her right out from under their noses.
Who makes off with an entire ship without getting caught?
I do, Mr. Trent. My name is Gaspar Aurelian. Welcome to the Osiris, and to the Order.
So, Mr. Aurelian, you used to work for Liberty.
For the deepest, darkest. I was their top agent, until I discovered the Nomads had taken over my CO. They wanted me too, but I managed to escape aboard this ship. That's when I committed myself to learning everything I could about the Nomads and their plan. I surrounded myself with recruits from all over the colonies, people like you two, to help rid us of the infestation.
You mean the Nomads?
Yes,
That's right.
Trent. Catch up.
They've been taking over human beings for some time now, controlling them. As near as we can tell, this all started when a Rheinland survey team discovered an uncharted planet, one that no human had ever set foot on. Unfortunately, when they penetrated its crust, the inhabitants that lived inside viewed us as a threat.
So why not just attack us outright?
Because we're too strong. They had to soften us up a bit. That's why the Chancellor started this war in the colonies.
So when we're sufficiently thinned out, they can come in and mop up the rest.
So the Chancellor is a host body for the Nomads too?
Isn't it obvious? Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a briefing to attend. Colonel Zane.
Don't worry, Trent. No need to salute.
What's happening here?
More of the same.
Colonel Zane.
Sir.
We've just gotten word that President Jacoby is still alive. I need you and Colonel Trent for a mission at once. Are you ready for this?
So, we can no longer decline missions. And also, we're not going to be doing this mission on stream because I don't think I can beat it in 40 minutes. Not with the flashpoints. No, this is a good endpoint because then the next time we do the story, I start in Liberty and then I do the Nomad missions. So, yeah, we're going to call this a stream here, but we're going to continue the cutscene until we can save it.
Ready.
Good. A loyal group of LSF members have apparently survived and have been monitoring the President since her abduction. She's being held in the Alaska system.
So now the Nomads have her.
So it seems.
What's her status?
Unknown, but I want you to find out. Rescue or terminate. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. You are to hook up with the leader of these LSF operatives, a man named Walker.
Marcus Walker? He's alive?
You know him.
We both do.
Then good luck.
Lord Akira. I want
and say goodbye myself.
You're leaving?
Something for Aurelian. I will see you again.
We never see you again.
Come on, Trent. It's time to rescue the president.
We're back in business.
But I do like you, Hakura. I'm sad we never see him again. So, yeah. Oh, we get the heavy star beams. Yeah! Yeah! That's fun for us. Oh, no. So, we're going to buy them. Keep them in reserve. If we do need them, we'll have them, because the rogues aren't going to sell us anything we can use. We've got the options for 2 missiles. Because we're fighting those prototype fighters, I still think the stun pulse is the way to go. Unfortunately. Yeah, catapult missiles.
Loaded into cargo hold.
Everything else is good.
Repair complete.
Missiles are whack against nomads. Okay, that's actually really helpful to know. You have rumors, eh?
Well, it's nice to see you again, Trent.
Great. Got anything?
Yeah, I've heard a rumor going around. Interested?
Go ahead.
Okay, here's what's going on.
Liberty is in the hands of the Navy, Britonia is in disarray, the Rheinland Chancellor has gone mad, and now Kusari is warming up the nukes. This has been the Nomads' plan from day one, full-scale war in the colonies. And now it looks like it's going to happen. If all that firepower is unleashed, I don't know if there will be anyone left standing, even if we beat the Nomads.
Good to know. Thanks.
Be seeing you. Good luck.
They should have made more rumors.
Nice of you to come back, Trent. Good to see you again.
You look exactly like
Thanks.
the bartender.
What do you have?
Well, just between us, I have heard a rumor.
Yeah? What's up?
Identical
Okay,
twins.
here's what's going on.
There's probably a military coup going on in Liberty right now, though no one will admit it. I think Jacoby is quite a strong woman, but judging by the evidence, her dissenters in the military probably had her killed.
Interesting. Thanks.
All right then. Good luck. It's you again. Weren't you just here?
Yeah, they look pretty much identical.
All the news that's fit for you. This is the Colony News Service.
LSF Director Eamon Bonneville says that he will do everything in his power to find the president, but didn't we hear about that guy being found dead? I'm confused, because I definitely read a, like, one that was about him being murdered and missing his brain and other organs. Coup in Liberty reported. Oh, officials inside the Ministry of Truth. Well, that's coming from Rheinland. In a carefully worded statement, the Shogun voiced his concerns that even temporary military leadership in Liberty might signal rough changes for Kusari. President Jacoby dead. Calling it a national emergency, forces of the Liberty Navy have stepped in and taken control of all vital government and communication centers. Admiral Bill Baldwin has assumed leadership and established a temporary military government. Oh, Bonneville and Ballantyne. It's absolute bollocks they have two people with similar names. I always confuse the two, too. Thank you. Thank you. Anyway, I think that's a good place to end the stream, because we will go save the president in 2 weeks' time. Next week is definitely a free play stream. So yeah, this was the stream in which we learned it was aliens the whole time. The space Germans weren't just evil like that. Baldwin also exists as the name, and he's the admiral. Stop with the B names. Yeah. Well, thanks for tuning in, and thanks everyone who made this channel get to 100 followers. I super appreciate you all. I'm glad this many people love Freelancer, and I'm gonna keep streaming on Saturdays as much as I can. See you next week. Bye.